Friends, welcome to Comfort, the secret of living, financial, medical, psychology, and business. Today we will see Halloween. Okay, scary like events that causes fear among humans. Okay, so why we enjoy Halloween and being scared out of our wits. Okay, so why we enjoy Halloween? Why we enjoy scary events, scary movies, scary situations, scary circumstances? So these all things we will learn in this small presentation. Now see, for those who do not enjoy horror films, the idea may seem bizarre. Why would you wish to frighten yourself? How could one possibly derive pleasure from the fear? With Halloween around the corner, a look at the science behind horror. Okay, हम साइंस देखेंगे क्यों. So how could one possibly derive pleasure from fear? So how we will enjoy scary event? How we will get happy and pleasure from scary events, movies, horror movies, and horror circumstances, right? So now, why is this emotion useful? Why it is useful? Scary stories have been ingrained in human history. A piece in The Guardian says it's a good way of teaching people about the dangers of world. Mark Marmdorf Anderson, an associate professor at Denmark's Aarhus University, told The Guardian, spending time in these fictional realms can almost be thought of an opportunity to draft up your own instruction book for worst case scenario. So, why this emotion is useful? This emotion is useful for humans to prepare for worst case scenario. It's a very important emotion, right? Fear. Okay, this is very important. People who don't fear, they are not prepared of fear. So if in their life some events occur, then they will not tolerate and they will get finished and fired up, right? This is the message from this lecture. Now, this is why horror movies work. How horror movies work? So let's see. First, the 5 scariest movies according to science are Host in 2020, Sinister in 2012, Insidious in 2011, and Conjuring in 2013, Hereditary in 2018. Okay. Sources: study by Broadband Choices. Now see this. This is why horror movies work. How horror movies work? Horror movies. So भूत का मूवी देखना नहीं चाहिए ना, लेकिन still these horror movies are working. Why? Horror film may even serve as a roadmap of how one would navigate a dangerous situation. Okay, dangerous situation फेस करने के लिए हॉरर मूवी देखना जरूरी है. It is common to yell at the screen as a Navy protagonist makes terrible decision after terrible decision, exclaiming, "Don't go check out what the scary noise is all along, you idiot." They also reflect our fears about the world. From 1954, Godzilla, a monster created by the nuclear radiation, representing anxiety with World War II atomic attacks, to Jordan Peele's Get Out, representing the dangers of racism. Therefore, some films resonate more at a certain point in time. Just look at the way views of science fiction flick Contagion about a deadly pandemic surge during March 2020. ओके, कंटेजन मूवी था, वो हुआ था, और वो साइंस फिक्शन मूवी था, स्केरी स्टोरी था. वो सेम स्टोरी मार्च 2020 में कोविड पैंडेमिक की तरह आ चुका है इन रियलिटी में. दैट वाज साइंस फिक्शन बट दैट बिकम reality. Okay, now what is science then? Science behind this horror and fear. Our body's fear response is controlled by the amygdala, a bundle of neurons in the center of brain. Just see the amygdala where it is on this picture, brain picture. When we are scared, it activates the hypothalamus. Amygdala activates hypothalamus, and this causes hormones to flood through our body, triggering our fight or flight response. Amygdala activates hypothalamus. Hypothalamus causes hormones to flood in our body and triggers fight and flight response. With adrenaline coursing through our body, our heart rate quickens and blood is diverted to our muscles. Cortisol meanwhile arises our blood pressure. All in all, the body prepares itself for action. So body prepares itself for action, receiving a momentary energy boost. ओके, हम खुद को स्केरी इवेंट से बचने के लिए बॉडी तैयार हो जाता है. देन इट इज प्रिपरेटरी प्रोसेस. ओके, नाउ सी द हिप्पोकैलमस इज आल्सो क्लोजली रिलेटेड टू amygdala along with the prefrontal cortex. It helps us contextualize information. It is what enables us to have different emotional responses to seeing lion in the wild and seeing one in a zoo. Similarly, with a movie, it allows us to certain that we are okay, right? So I have already explained everything about the fear emotion and how it is very helpful to watch Halloween scary stories, listen scary stories, watch horror movies, and do Halloween activities. Okay, so guys, be prepared for worst case scenario in your life and enjoy a lot. Life is beautiful and be happy.